internal combustion engine. Taken at face value, who could object? Taken in context, Fadiman, like Plato, seems to regard anything mechanical as beneath our dignity. He represented that baffling world of my childhood where being literary was sacred, quite beyond anything that might come of it. I'm John Lienhardt at the University of Houston, where we're interested in the way inventive minds work.
A transcript of this Engines of Our Ingenuity episode, number 2177, is online at uh.edu/engines. Additional episodes are available by podcast.
Joining me this morning to talk about a special bill that is making its way. Joining me this morning to talk about a special event that is happening 1 week from today, as a matter of fact. Candice Krestel is here to talk about A Night to Shine. Welcome back to KSJE. It's good to have you here.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
You bet. Thank you for coming back. You are the coordinator of A Night to Shine, and as we said, this will be happening next Friday. And this is your third year working on this event, the third year we've had it here in Farmington.
Correct, yes.
For folks. So very exciting because, of course, anytime we can have an event during this crazy time, people are excited. This year it's going to be a little different.
It is.
But you're still able to, to gather a little bit and celebrate.
As much as we can, yes.
Yeah.
We're going to do it safely, exactly. That's all. The Tim Tebow Foundation has always said that the last 2 years, the honored guests, the priority is their safety, their health. And so as we continue to move forward through these crazy times, everything gets adjusted just a little bit. But this year we are able to do a shine-through, drive-through experience.
Right, and that's the idea. And so for folks who aren't familiar with the Night to Shine event, explain it to us a little bit. And, of course, it's supported, as you mentioned, by the Tim Tebow Foundation.
Yes. Night to Shine began in 2014 with Tim Tebow. His vision was that he wanted to have a prom specifically for those with disabilities and handicaps, for them to have this one night specifically for them, to crown them the king or queen of prom, to have a red carpet experience, so that everything about the night is for them.
Right, and that's what this is.
That's what this is,
And it's all focused, and so this year it's going to be kind of a shine-through parade event.
Yes, like a drive-through prom.
Yep.
Yes.
Got it. And so it is next Friday, as we mentioned, 5 to 7 p.m.
Correct.
And it's going to be at the Oasis Church right on North Dustin.
That is correct, yes.
Got it. And so folks need to register first?
Yes, free event. We just would love for you to register so that if you are interested in coming, or even if you're interested in volunteering, or you know people who would be interested in this event, just make sure they get registered, and so that we can get them added to our guest list.
Right. And so they're not going to be, people won't be in a parade for 2 hours, right? It's just kind of a come and go whenever you can between those 2 hours, right, to show up?
Yes. So they get to choose to come between 5 and 6 or 6 and 7, and they will just drive through. They will stay in their vehicle. Everything will be done. There'll be different stations. They will have, they'll stop and they'll get their corsage or boutonniere, and then they'll stop and they will drive through the red carpet. They'll get announced at the red carpet. They'll get their crown or tiara. And then we have some goodies and things to give to them too. So
very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. And I would think that they can practice their parade wave as they go through, right?
Exactly.
And have the window down a little bit and maybe just enjoy some of that as well, right?
Yep. The whole point of it is that it's a celebration for them.
Right.
So we are here. We're celebrating you. This everybody here cheering for you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you sent me some pictures too from previous events
years,
too that I wanted to share a little bit with folks to kind of get an idea of kind of what we're talking about. But as you mentioned, this is an opportunity for these folks to dress up, to get their hair and makeup done, and really put on whatever they want to wear for this kind of special prom celebration for them.
Correct. Yes.
And so here's a picture of one such young lady getting ready to go.
Yes, this was our first year. We had a hair and beauty station. So we had some ladies from Nearly Famous who came and set up all these cute stations. So as our guests arrived, they could go sit down, get a little bit of zhuzh, get a little bit of...
a little refresh.
Yeah. It was fun to watch that.
There you go. And there's some of the other folks all dressed up.
Yep, first year in person.
Right, in person. But this year, you can be dressed up in your car.
Exactly,
as you drive through.
Whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with.
And still get to show off that new dress, that new shirt.
Dress up from the head up if you want to.
Right. There you go. And so that works. And then the decorations. Now, I assume there's still going to be some decorations even outside, right?
Yes,
you talked about a red carpet.
We'll have a red carpet. We will try to do our best to make it fun. Last year, we had some people who decorated their homes, so we gave them their prom kit, and so they sent us pictures of the little areas that they created for Night to Shine.
I see. So this is a picture of someone's home.
That's a picture. That's from last year, yes.
Got it.
Because last year we did deliveries only.
Okay. And so is that part of this year, or is that different?
We are. If you don't feel comfortable coming to the Shine Through drive-through, we can do a delivery as well. We want to make sure that you have a prom kit, that you have all the fun things, so that you can have fun at home too.
Gotcha.
So after the drive-through, they will watch a virtual celebration that was put together by the Tim Tebow Foundation.
Right.
So then they'll have their the video, the prom part of it, I guess.
Right. That everyone can watch on their own, but still kind of together.
Exactly.
Is the idea, right? And then we're seeing some yard signs that also went out.
That was, last year when we did all of our deliveries, we did yard signs. They got a special box that had all their fun, like the crown and tiara and all the goodies in it. So again, if they wanted to stay home and they didn't want to come to the Shine Through, they have the option to just have a kit delivered. Got you.
And just for our radio audience, I will just read the sign that says, we're celebrating Night to Shine honored guest is what the sign says. It's in front of the house. So that's terrific. And so again, it's really up to the individual, right, of whatever they feel comfortable with doing, right?
Exactly.
Whether attending the parade kind of in person, or if they want to just do it from home, you can get all the stuff that they would get at the parade delivered to the house.
Yeah, last year I had a guest who is just very shy, and she came the first year to our in-person prom, and she didn't stay very long because it was a lot. So but last year, her mom said it was perfect. She loved that she could be home and that she could get everything delivered to her. So
nice.
Everybody, has their own little, what they want to do.
Very true, very true. Well, and here's another picture of the in-person event.
Yes.
But you look at the size of those smiles, right?
Oh my gosh.
And that's really makes it worthwhile, doesn't it?
It does.
All the planning and the replanning and the switching around.
Yes.
And
nothing beats that first year.
Right, and doing what you need to do. And hopefully we'll get back to that, right?
Hopefully,
that's the idea.
We're getting there little by little.
But you're still able to celebrate, and that's the important thing for everybody to know, that they're able to be celebrated, even if we have to do it a little bit differently. People are still stopping and celebrating them and their individualism and what they do, and so that's a great thing. So that's what it's all about.
That's exactly what it's all about.
And so folks need to register. Is there a deadline? The event's next Friday.
Nope, they could register. It's open. Even if they registered Friday morning, we would do our best to make sure that everything was there for them Friday night. So
okay. But that's where you go. And so the website, I'll read it off the screen again for our radio audience, but it is theoasisnm.org/night-to-shine. That's how you spell that out. And that's how we'll get you to the registration. And or can we give your phone number? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
If folks want more details, they can call you.
Yes.
505-402-4175. And that's the number to use. And you mentioned volunteers. Are you still looking for folks that could maybe help out at this event? Or do you have enough?
If you would just contact me via my phone, so that I can touch base with them first, yes.
Gotcha. Because you mentioned you're going to have some different stations set up, right, as folks drive through, and so that's where you're going to need the help.
Yes. And just people, there to celebrate, to cheer, to make energy, create energy. Yes.
Very true. But 5 to 7 p.m. Next Friday, February 11th, at the Oasis Church here on North Dustin. This address is 1601 North Dustin in Farmington, and it is the Night to Shine event sponsored by the Tim Tebow Foundation, and it's the third year, and it gets better every year. I think a lot of the attendees look forward to it.
I hope so, yes.
And I think their families look forward to it and appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
So, Candice, thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much, Scott.
You bet. Good to see you, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That is Candice Krestel. She is the coordinator of the Night to Shine event happening next Friday here in Farmington.